Welcome, everyone, to Elevate with V. Hello, hello, my beautiful listeners. Today is a bonus episode. It's just you and me today. I'm getting close to my 1 year anniversary. I can't even believe that it's been almost a year since I launched Elevate with V. I wanted to thank every single person that has supported me on this journey, to all my incredible co-creators, to my friends and my family, and very importantly, all of you that have been tuning in. I'm super grateful as I get ready to launch into my second year of the podcast. Last year, I launched on Diwali, which is Indian New Year, and I plan to do the same this year. I'm going to take a week off towards the end of October just to chill and celebrate, but I will take time to share highlights and to give shout outs to my co-creators and to share any comments that I receive from you and others that have tuned in over the year. So typically with podcasts, you put out about 40 episodes a year, and the first year that you launch, it's usually about 43 or so, because when you launch, you always want to start with at least 2 to 3 episodes. I was having so much fun and in the flow that I didn't end up taking as much time off as I should have, but I'm okay with that. So now I get to share bonus episodes. Also, another interesting thing with the podcast, especially when you're starting off, you don't get a chance to really connect a lot with your audience. So other than your co-creators and obviously your friends and family who are tuning in, who can give you feedback. So my personal opinion is that the way that it's set up makes it very challenging and too many steps for people to leave reviews on Apple and Spotify and other places. I'm not someone that really focuses on numbers, but the data and metrics do matter because it helps someone like me who's new to this to really understand that my podcast is being received and listened to in many different spaces. So I wanted to share that with you today. I've not spent any dollars on promoting or advertising the podcast. So organically, the episodes have been listened to and viewed in 32 countries. It's just so incredible to me. So here's a list where you are all tuning in from: United States, United Kingdom, Canada, Australia, India, New Zealand, Germany, Netherlands, Ireland, Sweden, Belize, Spain, France, Norway, Switzerland, Chile, US Virgin Islands, Ukraine, Austria, Peru, Colombia, Hungary, Malaysia, Bulgaria, Belgium, Romania, Puerto Rico, Portugal, Poland, Estonia, Isle of Man, and South Africa. Just amazing. And I can't wait to keep adding more countries to this list. So I have close to 6,000 listens between podcast streaming platforms and YouTube, which is incredible. So thank you again. I believe that because I've been consistent and posting regularly and doing so joyfully has resulted in being ranked in the top 10% of all podcasts globally, according to Listen Score. So one of the things that I observed that was actually very amazing is that I just enjoyed co-creating with my guests, going with the flow, having a space for people to share, be authentic, vulnerable, be seen, witnessed, and heard. And I realized how important that is for each one of us. I know that there's been many times in each of our lives where we have not had anyone to share what we are going through. And sometimes that is the most important thing, just to be seen, witnessed, and heard and not judged. And that brings about healing for the person that's sharing, for the person that's listening, and for others that are tuning in who might resonate with the story and say, wow, that maps onto my experience and that I'm not alone in what I'm going through. It's just such a great reminder that each of our stories are so important. We all have a story. We all have a journey. We've had our ups and our downs, and we probably will continue to have some of those, the highs, the lows. But at the end of the day, it's all about how we choose to navigate through these experiences and to learn from them and to be able to integrate those lessons into our lives and to use those to transmute those things so that they become our gifts, the transmuting our darkness into purposeful light as this podcast is all about. So I just want to remind all of you that you are so incredibly special, amazing, powerful, and loved, and know that anything is possible, and to keep taking just one step every single day. Follow your joy and passion and be and become your own best friend, and also find other people around you that can support and encourage you. In closing, I would love to hear from you. I haven't had much of an opportunity to connect with a lot of you. I know there's so many of you that are tuning in that I don't personally know, and it would be amazing to hear what you have experienced or received from listening to the guest and their stories. I'm going to provide a link to a Google Doc in the bio section. Don't worry, you get to stay anonymous if you prefer that. If you are also not already following me on Instagram or YouTube, please do. All the information is in the bio section below. I would greatly appreciate being able to connect with you more. Thank you again so much for tuning into this short and sweet episode today. I am so grateful for each of you, and I look forward to connecting with you for the finale episode. It's going to be fun. So take care, everyone. Much love.